Aloha, my name is Armstrong, and I'm running for county council. Actually, scratch that, I'm not running, I am riding for county council. And this is my process for learning how to be a candidate. I call it AP Applied Civics. And it's an experiment, it's a prototype, it's a process of learning by doing, and hopefully this demonstrates what I bring to the conversation. One is a desire to learn. Two is a lot of things like technology, platforms that can help us communicate and listen to each other better, collaborate more easily. So, and this is for all the students out there who want to understand how government works and how to become their own voice of their own community. So, this is a work in progress. This is the story that I'm currently writing. We're day 2 of the campaign. This all began with where did this all begin? Well, literally this began yesterday with a call I had with Natalia. Let me bring up our conversation. I've got some screen recording. So Natalia works for HAPA, the Hawaii Progressive Alliance, and she has a startup kit for new candidates to help them get started. So I enlisted her help. We had a call, and what can I say about it? There was a lot of helpful things. I have a spreadsheet of things to do, my dashboard. I have a Google Drive full of stuff. I organized my Google Drive into 4 sections: leadership, management, production, and community. So the stuff that Natalia shared with me is really about campaign startup, and so I put that into campaign operations, and I started to customize it. So there's a volunteer sign up, there's an overview, dashboard, spreadsheet, and there's her document, how to start a campaign, and some good things to avoid. Pro tips, lessons learned through experience. So I'm very thankful for Natalia's help. So my process was going to the website, elections.hawaii.gov, and I could have gone in person to a building, but I figured it's, the year 2022. We're going to go to the website, we're going to find out information. The Office of Elections, so we have these different divisions that we can understand who we can talk to about questions that we have. I needed to make sure that my information was up to date. And then I needed to file some papers. And so there is a candidate application and nomination. And there's also some helpful videos. Thank you for making these videos.
Hawaii.gov to access the online candidate system. The tool conveniently allows you to produce and print a nomination paper to use for collecting signatures.
Yes. That's what we're doing right now. We just did that.
Make sure you have your Hawaii driver's license or...
Important. So, the video is super helpful. Mahalo. Filled this out. Got my application for nomination. So here you see it. It was dated yesterday, the 15th. And now my next job is to get 15 people who are on board.
Team Armstrong, let's go.
So, that's awesome. Other than that, I was setting up my space. So you see the Google Drive area with Natalia's help. I have a campaign plan, some things that are germinating, goals. I'm curious if I can run a campaign that has no money going in and out. I would prefer not to ask people for money and then do the whole money flow thing. But we're going to see if that is possible. I'm going to try to run this very lean The point is, votes shouldn't cost dollars. I think. I should be able to run a campaign. I have enough technical skills, media skills, to put up a website, to make videos, to be my Instagram person, to be my social media person. And so that covers a lot of my media needs. And what else do I need? So, do you want a yard sign? Do we want to print yard signs and then throw away yard signs? Do you want to like sit by the road and wave a yard sign? I've done that, and not necessarily opposed to it, but if we don't have to do it, I don't know if we have to do it. Maybe t-shirts. I might make some t-shirts. I'm definitely going to make some bumper stickers. So here's what I learned. Campaign finance. One, start a bank account, preferably with American Savings Bank, which is good because I'm already a member of that bank. What do we have to track is important. This is a long document I'm going to read, but what I found that I really liked is sundry items. Excluding communication, excluding sundry items such as bumper stickers, which is cool. My next step was to put up my own Instagram account. I created a form, which I built on Natalia's form and just customized it. Wanted to know where people were living. So it's important that I created a Gmail account that is for this campaign, Armstrong4Maui, which is going to be the same as my Instagram account and everything else that's related to this campaign. And create a survey. My theme is riding into office, so I want to know if you're a horse rider, a bike rider, if you ride motorcycles, if you ride waves. I want to know. I think our bus system could be more utilized. I think it could be safer to be a cyclist. I'd love to see more horses out there. I think it's also perhaps a hedge against climate change, because who knows how much the cost of fuel can go up over time. If you're living on Molokai, it looks like the cost of gas is already over $6 a gallon. So what are you going to do? Are you going to get a horse, or are you going to get like an electric mountain bike? Probably one of those two. I'd be thinking about that for sure. My favorite thing is to ride my bike down the hill, not up the hill, these people with their cycling. I am not Lance Armstrong. I'm not that Armstrong. I'm a different Armstrong. I go down the hill, and then I take the bus back up. And so having different options for transportation so that you can mix it up and work with your comfort level, your access needs. Just we need to be able to get around. It's a part of society. It's just mobility, upward mobility through education, through transportation. So the other thing is starting to look at production. So because I can make bumper stickers, I'm looking at Canva as a way to make bumper stickers, and then I can get them printed locally. And I think what separates me as a designer slash technologist, design strategist, is my use of cool tools like Notion. So this is Ride Strong HQ. We have core team values of active listening, integrative thinking, how do we bring everything together, and then clear communication, advocating on behalf of our community. So that's our values. And our vision. So we have platform, so far 4 themes that are emerging. Good food for all, gotta feed ourselves, the biome, what's in your gut, that produces emotions. Like if you have a happy gut, you will have happier emotions. So I started writing this out this morning, and maybe we'll have a kimchi and sauerkraut making party. Yeah? How does that sound? Okay. So what else is in here? Education. Obviously, I'm all about education and thinking outside the box. And as I previously mentioned, mobility. user mobility as a public good, and I would advocate for structural change for integrative housing solutions. Let's bring back the village. It's really hard raising kids when you're not with your parents and your grandparents, and like you're not surrounded by community. And so let's make it easier to have multifamily households. Let's be like our housing stock is both very scarce and very limited in what's available. All right. Pardon the mosquitoes. Yeah, this is the 4 C's. So I've got the first C is clarity. The second C is capability. The third C is capacity, and this is about the team. So I have my own time log, how I'm spending my time. Got to track that. Make sure I'm doing valuable things with my time. And thank you, Natalia, for your support. So that was really helpful. I have otter notes from that, and so I can read the transcript later if I forgot something that we covered in our talk. Is coherence. Are we able to bring all this to life for the public and engage with the public? Who will be hopefully voting. Are you registered to vote? Let's go back to that all-important page. Voter registration. Register to vote. OLVR. This is all you gotta know. olvr.hawaii.gov. You go here. You are now a part of the process. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you for your time. Mahalo. This is day 2. Gonna fill out my platform, talk to some of my council members, because a council member should have council members. Mahalo, Natalia, for getting me started with my race. You can find her on LinkedIn. She's also going to be running for the State House of Representatives, District 49, serving Kaneohe, Maunawili, and Olomana. Check her out. She's helping out in a lot of ways. Now, if you want to find an interview, just Google her name. You'll find an interview on Civil Beat. What's up, Civil Beat? And if you want to find me, I am here on LinkedIn as well. Waiting for a bus, looking for an arc, riding a bicycle, praying with my work, and weaving a basket. I'm open to being hired as your next representative on Maui County Council. My name is Armstrong, and I'm asking for your vote so I can serve you in Maui County Council, representing Upcountry Maui, the North Shore side, not Yuki's district, the one Makawao on down through Haiku and Paia. But the entire island gets to vote. So if you're in Lahaina, if you're in Wailuku, if you're in Kahului, if you're in Hana, if you're in Molokai, hi. Aloha. Take it easy.